If you're an outdoor enthusiast or a hiking aficionado, you've probably heard of this famous footpath that stretches over 2,000 miles from Georgia to Maine. It's a bucket list item for many adventurers out there. But here's the thing, the Appalachian Trail isn't just known for its breathtaking views and challenging terrain. It's also got a reputation for being downright creepy at times. I'm talking about stories that'll make your skin crawl and have you double-checking your camping gear before your next trek. First up, let's talk about the mysterious disappearance of Geraldine Largay. Back in 2013, Geraldine, a 66-year-old experienced hiker, set out to tackle the trail. She had a detailed plan, a supportive husband, and a trail buddy named Jane. Everything seemed to be going smoothly until Jane had to leave the trail due to a family emergency. Geraldine, determined to finish what she started, decided to continue solo. Big mistake. Somewhere along the way, she took a wrong turn and found herself lost in the dense wilderness of Maine. Despite her best efforts to find her way back, Geraldine ended up wandering in circles for nearly a month. Here's where it gets really chilling. Geraldine kept a journal during her ordeal, and her final entry read, "When you find my body, please call my husband George and my daughter Carrie. It will be the greatest kindness for them to know that I am dead and where you found me, no matter how many years from now. Please find it in your heart to mail the contents of this bag to one of them." It took 2 years before a logging surveyor stumbled upon Geraldine's campsite and her remains. 2 years. Can you imagine the agony her family must have endured not knowing what happened to her? It's a stark reminder of how unforgiving the wilderness can be. Have you ever heard of the Spearfinger? No, it's not some crazy new hiking gadget. It's a terrifying legend from Cherokee mythology. The story goes that the Spearfinger is a witch who roams the Appalachian Mountains, preying on unsuspecting children. She's said to have skin as hard as stone and a long, sharp finger on her right hand that she uses to cut out her victims' livers. The Spearfinger is known to disguise herself as a kind old woman to lure children to their doom. She even has her own creepy lullaby that she sings before striking. Uvala not siku. Liver I eat. Now I know what you're thinking. It's just a spooky story, right? Well, tell that to the Boy Scout troop that had a run-in with a mysterious figure while camping in the Great Smoky Mountains. One of the scouts woke up in the middle of the night to see a shadowy figure with a long, pointed finger lurking outside his tent. The poor kid screamed bloody murder, waking up the entire camp. Turns out, it was just another scout playing a prank. But can you blame the kid for being scared out of his wits? I mean, if I woke up to see the Spearfinger hovering over me, I'd probably need a change of pants. But here's the thing about the Appalachian Trail, it's not just the supernatural that you have to worry about. Sometimes, the real monsters are all too human. Take the case of Randall Lee Smith, a man with a history of violence and a serious grudge against hikers. Back in 1981, Smith murdered 2 hikers, Robert Mountford Jr. and Laura Susan Ramsey, in a brutal attack near the Wapiti Shelter in Virginia. He served 15 years in prison before being released on parole. But apparently, old habits die hard. In 2008, Smith returned to the trail and attacked 2 fishermen, Scott Johnston and Sean Farmer, with the intent to kill. Miraculously, both men survived the attack, but not without serious injuries. Smith, on the other hand, died in police custody shortly after his arrest. Some say it was karma catching up with him. These stories are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the dark side of the Appalachian Trail. There are countless other tales of ghostly apparitions, unexplained disappearances, and run-ins with unsavory characters. It's enough to make even the most seasoned hiker think twice about setting foot on the trail alone. At the end of the day, the Appalachian Trail is a microcosm of life itself. It's full of challenges, surprises, and yes, even dangers. But it's also a place of incredible beauty, resilience, and human connection. So, if you're brave enough to face your fears and embrace the unknown, the trail will reward you with memories that'll last a lifetime. That's all for today. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the spooky side of the Appalachian Trail. If you've got any scary hiking stories of your own, be sure to share them in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you never miss an upload.